PlayStation not making very many friends this morning. Let's talk about this because I think that there's two sides of this story. I want to start here, though. Spider-Man confirmed to be PlayStation exclusive in Marvel's Avengers. So if you didn't know, there's a Avengers game coming out on the 4th of September. I believe it's September 4th. And it's made by Square Einix. It is multi-platform. As far as I know, it's on Xbox, PlayStation, PC. Don't think it's on the Switch, though. And it's supposed to be some kind of role-playing game. I'm not exactly sure what kind of elements there are. I haven't really watched too much on it. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not yet. Particularly after some things I've seen, I'm not sure yet. I think it might end up being a cringy game. We'll see how it works out, though. But in a really bold move, a Spider-Man has been confirmed in the game, but he's exclusive to PlayStation. Now, this isn't surprising for a couple of reasons to me. Number one, Spider-Man kind of been exclusive to Sony in some aspects. Marvel has somewhat formed a close relationship with them when it comes to Spider-Man. Particularly, you could say in the movie front and in the video game front, as Insomniac's Spider-Man game was only available on PlayStation, as is the upcoming Spider-Man Miles Morales, which comes out this year for the PlayStation 5. All exclusive. Now, you can't say Spider-Man appears in other games, and he does. He appeared in, Marvel Alliance 3, which was in, of course, the Switch exclusive. But I'm not shocked that that Spider-Man's exclusive to Marvel's Avengers. And to be fair, we don't even know how much he's going to be in the game, how much you can play as him, how he affects the story. I'm not sure. Hawkeye's a DLC character as well, but he's available multi-platform. I'm not sure what's going on with Spider-Man, but people aren't happy about this because Spider-Man is a much more popular character than Hawkeye. A lot of people want to play as Spider-Man, and to find out, I got to buy the game on PlayStation if I want to play as Spider-Man's not making a lot of people happy. So, update, Spider-Man will indeed be a PlayStation exclusive in Marvel's Avengers, as the developers have now officially confirmed in this new blog post. The popular web slinger will be added to the game at some point in 2021 at no additional cost, just like every other hero. They don't go into too many details of the character. I'm not sure how much he's going to even be in the game. But if you want to play as him, you've got to get it for Sony. A lot of mixed reactions on this as well. Some people aren't happy about it. I was completely on board with this game until this. I have to be honest, I'm not sure. I'm sure the game will be fantastic, but even as a PS4 owner, this just feels dirty. This type of exclusivity isn't good for anyone and only hurts consumers playing the game. Awful for the consumer. I have a PS4, but I'm certainly not buying this game now. Nicholas DeOrio chimes in, I love how companies ruin the PC version with this anti-consumer stuff. And they're not wrong. It's really anti-consumer. I mean, now it's like, okay, and if I was going to buy the game, I was going to buy it on PC. And if I do buy the game, I'm still going to buy it on PC because they're not really clear on how much Spider-Man is in the game. You don't even get to use him until 2021. How many people are even playing this game? And I understand why Sony does this. They do it with a lot of games. They do it with Destiny is the real big one. Destiny, if you want to play like exclusive stuff like that actually affects the game, like not raids, but certain strikes, weapons, armor. You have to get the PlayStation version, which I do agree is anti-consumer. However, I do think that this is a strategy that works for them. They do it a lot, and I do feel that this helps boost their sales. Is it anti-consumer? Yeah, I believe it is. I don't like this move, but I get it. It is unfortunate, but I still am not going to buy it for the PlayStation. I'll get it for the PC. Someone just put a Spider-Man skin on one of the characters. Done. But anyway, yeah, it seems like the reaction to this is not a good one. People aren't happy about it. Some people making good points here, though. I mean, this is from the old Soul Calibur 2. You had exclusive characters in every version, Link being the biggest. That's like everyone that had that game wanted it for the GameCube. That was the definitive version in my eyes. But yeah, this is an unfortunate thing. I'm not happy with it, but what can we do? I don't agree with it, but it is what it is. Another announcement, the PlayStation 5 controller is going to be the only way you can use a controller with the system if you want to play PlayStation 5 gaming. However, if you want to play PlayStation 4 games, and I would assume below 1, 2, and 3, because from what I understand, you're going to be able to have a lot of backwards compatibility with the PlayStation 4. You're going to have to get a PS5 controller, though, if you want to play new games. PlayStation 4 controller, I would assume, works with all the other systems. They haven't totally been clear on that. I would assume it's a safe bet, though, that it will. Some people are kind of upset about this. This was just announced. I don't know why this is blowing people away. They obviously want to sell PlayStation 5 controllers. Does it kind of suck you can't use your PS4 controller as a PlayStation 5 controller? Yeah, of course. And in a way, it's also anti-consumer. I think with the Xbox, you can use the previous controllers with everything. I'm not 100% sure on that. But Sony, for some reason, is making the PlayStation 5 controller the only way to play PS5 games. Another anti-consumer move. Sony has been somewhat anti-consumer, but to be fair, people don't really seem to care too much because they still buy it in droves and support them. You can see online a lot of people have mixed reactions. Some people not surprised. I mean, I'm not surprised by it either. I mean, get this running here. Obviously, the console ships with PS5 controller, but for multiplayer, etc., it would be great to have the option of using your existing controller, and so on and so on. Other people kind of have the same opinions as well. Honestly, not that shocking of news, in my opinion, that you can only use a PlayStation 5 controller for PlayStation 5 games. However, I wonder how many new features this controller has that makes the PlayStation 4 controller somewhat obsolete. I would imagine not many, but what can you do? Am I surprised Sony is going full anti-consumer? No, I am not. They have a history of it. But it seems to work for them. Anyway, that's it, guys. Let me know what you think about all this. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Also, if you would, throw a like up, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.